Welcome to all of you to the complex analysis lecture number 8. Today I am going to discuss the application of residue theorem. Now first of all we have to integrate the integration of type definite integral of type 0 to 2 pi function of either sin theta or cos theta or both d theta. And next we have to discuss the integration of type minus infinity to plus infinity, which is also called a semicircle integration f of x dx, only function of x. And next is the mixture of function of x and function of sin theta and cos theta. So it is also from minus infinity to plus infinity. And the last integration, we are discussing about the poles which are lies on the real axis. So by considering the first one, that is integration around a unit circle, that is integration 0 to 2 pi function of sin theta, cos theta or both sin theta and cos theta. So by considering an example, integration 0 to 2 pi d theta by a plus b sin theta, we have to find integration 0 to 2 pi d theta by a plus b sin theta. In this type of integration, we are considering z equals to e to the power I theta. Therefore, sin theta can be written as z minus 1 by z by 2y, and cos theta can be represented as z plus 1 by z into r. Remember this. We have to consider z equals to e to the power I theta, that is sin theta is equal to 1 by 2i z minus 1 by z, and cos theta is equal to 1 by 2 z plus 1 by z. Now substituting the values into this equation, you can easily write, or from here you can write dz is equal to I e to the power I theta d theta, okay, or Iz dz. Now putting this into this equation, this integration, we can write integration 0 to 2 pi d theta by a plus b sin theta, that is equals to close integration c dz by Iz, from here, sorry, it is d theta. So dz by Iz is equal to d theta, and the lower term would be like this: a plus b by 2i is there, and z minus 1 by z. Okay. Now it can be further expanded as integration, close integration c 2 dz by b square z, sorry, bz square plus twice I az minus b. bz square plus twice I az minus b. This can be simplified to this. Now we have to find out the poles for this function. So the numerator here is bz square plus twice I az minus b equals to 0. So by using Siddharacharya, we can find minus 2ai plus minus root over of minus 4a square plus 4b square by 2b, or minus ai plus minus root over of a square minus b square into I by b. So we are getting two poles. Okay, one is plus and another is the minus one. One is plus and one is minus one. So I have write down this ai plus I root over of a square minus b square by b, and the another is z2, that is minus ai minus I root over of a square minus b square by b. Only out of these two, only this point remains inside the closed contour C, that is from 0 to 2 pi. Because why? Let us find it out. Let us find it out why the only one pole, that is z equals to z1, remains inside the unit circle and that is outside. So for this pole the integration value should be 0 by Cauchy's theorem. Now for this pole we have to show that this point is inside the unit circle. So minus I plus root over of a square minus b square by b into I is the function here, and we are taking its modulus. So minus a plus root over of a square minus b square by b into a square minus b square plus a by a square minus b square plus a. Now from simplification you can get root over of a square minus b square minus b square plus a, which is less than equals to 1. Why? The a is greater than b, a is greater than b modulus, so this term will be less than 1, and for the another point it will be greater than 1. So we are not considering the z2 point, so we are considering only the point z1, and we have to find out the residue at z1 to calculate the integration. Okay, so residue at z equals to z1 for this point minus ai plus I root over of a square minus b square by b. So limit z tends to z1. This is a simple pole, pole of order 1. So z minus z1 into the function is there 2 by bz square plus twice I az minus b is there. Now putting the value of z1 into this gives 0. So we have to use the L'Hospital rule. To calculate this limit, the L'Hospital rule gives the differentiation of the numerator and the denominator individually. So by differentiating it, we can write limit z tends to z1. This gives 2z, so 2 is there, and this gives 2bz plus twice ia. Now putting the value of z1, this gives 1 by root over of a square minus b square into I. So this gives this. Therefore, the integration 0 to 2 pi f of z by you can write that 2 by bz square plus twice iaz minus b dz equals to 2 pi I into 1 by I root over of a square minus b square, or this gives This side gives integration 0 to 2 pi d theta by a plus b sin theta gives 2 pi by root over of a square minus b square. 2 pi into root over of a square minus b square, and this gives the actual integration function. So this gives this. Okay, 2 pi by a square minus b square. Now, considering the second integration of type that is over a semicircle from minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x dx. Now we are considering the second one of integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx. Let us take an example, integration minus infinity to plus infinity dx by x square plus 1. We have to find the solution for this integration. We have to consider the Argand diagram, and we are taking the curve gamma, and from minus r to plus r, it is the real axis and it is the imaginary axis, and the whole curve is given by c. So this can be written as integration, or you can write I is equal to integration c dz by z square plus 1, can be written as integration minus r to plus r dz by z square plus 1, and the gamma one, that is from the upper circle, dz by z square plus 1. Okay. Now if r tends to infinity, this integration tends to 0. You can easily find out by putting z equals to r e to the power I theta into this. You can easily find out this integration is tends to 0 when r tends to infinity. Now dz equals to r I e to the power I theta d theta. So by putting this into this, you can write I equals to close integration dz by z square plus 1 is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity, r tends to infinity, so minus infinity to plus infinity dz by z square plus 1 is equal to 2 pi I into sum of residue at upper plane, at the upper plane only. So you have to find the residue for the above function. Okay, so z square plus 1, that is equals to 0, so z equals to plus minus I. So only upper plane, so z equals to plus I lies on the upper half only, and z equals to minus I below. So considering the poles at the upper half plane, so you have to find out the residue. So a of minus 1, that is equals to z equals to I. So limit z tends to I, z minus I by 1 by z square plus 1. So by putting this limit, we can calculate that this gives 1 by 2i. Okay, therefore this integration gives minus infinity to plus infinity dx by x square plus 1, that is equal to 2 pi I into 1 by 2i. This gives pi only. So This is the required solution. Integration minus infinity to plus infinity dx by x square plus 1 is equal to 2 pi I into residue at upper half plane. So residue is 1 by 2i. 1 by 2i. So 2i 2i cancel out. So pi is the answer. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss the next two integration. Okay.